morning everyone, Ben CG here, and today things are about to get serious. We are going out of Reykjavík, way out of Reykjavík. Today we're doing a tour with Grey Line Iceland along Iceland's beautiful south coast. We're going to be going all the way down to Jökulsárlón, which is a glacier lagoon that has huge chunks of ice floating in the water. We're also going to be stopping at some of Iceland's most majestic and famous waterfalls, Skógafoss and Seljalandsfoss. And I'm going to be spending the night in the cute little town of Vík í Mýrdal, which is going to be just a night of blissful peace in Iceland's wonderful nature, and I absolutely cannot wait. This is going to be such an amazing day. Thank you Grey Line Iceland for sponsoring this. Let's get going on the bus. Well, it gives me great pleasure to say that with our first stop along this wonderful tour, we have come to possibly Iceland's most famous waterfall, Seljalandsfoss, and it's famous because you can actually walk behind it. Have a look at this! I have to remember to look past the camera and not at the camera screen. I've got to drink it in with my own eyes. I love it. Oh my god! Look! I hope the lens isn't too wet. Wow! Look at the view! So we're very promptly back off the bus again, and we are now at my favourite Icelandic waterfall, just from seeing pictures and videos of it on the internet, and it looks even better in real life. Ladies and gentlemen, please behold Skógafoss. Oh my god, and the weather is just perfect. But quick diversion, just look, this creek is right here, and this is glacial water from that waterfall that you could just stick your hand right in it and drink. And there's horses over there, wild Icelandic horses. I think they're wild. Actually, they're probably not wild, but they're Icelandic horses. I'm a bit giddy, if you can't tell. The closer I get, I'm just like, is this a dream? Am I really seeing this? I'm gonna get as close as I can. We got a rainbow! This has got to be the most incredible natural sight I have ever laid eyes on in my entire life. Iceland, yeah, let's go here. And the rainbow here too, look. Oh, this is paradise. I'm so excited. You can probably tell how excited I am. And the weather is just perfect. And we've got birds. It's paradise. What can I possibly tell you other than it's paradise? I love it here so much. I can't believe I only have half an hour. I could spend a day here, easily. I wish I could rented a car. Grey Line have been fantastic, by the way. But if I had the confidence to drive on these roads by myself on the other side compared to the UK, I totally would have, and I would have spent longer here. I mean, there's just no end of things that are amazing. Even to look down, it's crystal clear water. I might even try some. I love it. I don't have COVID, but I'm soaked and I'm very, very excited. That was amazing. That was a dream come true. Woohoo! And the water does genuinely taste so clean, straight out of that lake or river, whatever you want to call it. Back on the bus. Back on the bus. Woohoo! Oh my god. Did that really just happen? Did that really just happen? Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful.
Up to the glacier. But there were here 2 volcanic eruptions. We have
Oh, I have a feeling I might need this today. I know it says kids, but it's just a little bottle. There's the same stuff inside. Might not be that hot up here, but it does get really, really strong, the sun. Don't be deceived. Make sure you wear sunscreen.
That is the glacier where the Glacier Lagoon is located.
So, after a very long drive, talking about another 2 hours since we left Skógafoss, welcome to a rather misty Jökulsárlón, the Glacier Lagoon. It's quite surreal. I don't really know how to describe it. You can actually take a boat tour out here as well. There's like a duck boat that's waiting up on the hill, and that just drives straight off this gravel into the water and will take you sailing past all of the chunks of glacier. So pretty cool. And they talk to you about how global warming is affecting a place like this too. It's so surreal. I don't really know how to feel about coming to a place like this. It looks like it's just global warming happening before my very eyes. It's beautiful but quite tragic. But what an amazing sight. There's something about seeing it with your own eyes that hits differently than seeing columns of ice falling off these huge cliffs in the Arctic on some nature documentary. Shame about the mist. If it was a nice clear blue sky, this would be just a stunning view. I don't really know how to feel. Right, slightly stressful end to the day. I look like a complete frut bag. My boots broke while climbing one of the waterfalls, which you have to do to sort of walk around behind it and get back out again. You have to climb with a tripod, no less. So my boots broke, like the sole has come clean off. So cue me dragging my feet around for the rest of the tour. And then we make a stop at some petrol station in the absolute godforsaken middle of nowhere in Iceland, and I buy some duct tape. And now I'm here at Vík, where I've got a hostel booked for the night, and I bought the cheapest shoes I can find in the, Jesus, the wind, in the souvenir store. There they are, 150 quid. Cheapest I could find in my size. Oh my god. So here I am, trotting along with my old boots and a tray of microwave spaghetti bolognese and a root beer for dinner, trotting up the hill to the hostel. Look where I am, the freaking cliffs of Iceland, out to the black sand beach. It's nearly 9 PM, the sun hasn't gone down. I'm in the absolute middle of nowhere, save for basic tourist amenities, hauling 1, 2 heavy bags. Sometimes this is just what travel is all about. Here's hoping the travel insurance will pay off. There's a nice hot shower waiting for me in that white house just sticking out from beside the tree. That's where Ben CG lays his Teletubby shaped head tonight. Beautiful area though. So that's where I slept last night. Well, good morning from a rather windy Vík but what can I say? Let me get out of the way. Like, if you Google Vík, Iceland, that's what you see straight away. I planned this stop specifically so that I could kind of spend this time in the Icelandic nature. I don't think one night was quite enough. I don't know what exactly I would have done with an entire day here, but this is the stuff dreams are made of, guys. So this is my postcard from Iceland to all of you. Come here. And don't be afraid to travel after COVID. As long as you're vaccinated, you're safe and you're organised, then come here. Just shooting a windy bit of time lapse. Look at that view. So I'm going to share the secret to this one with you guys. If you ever have the fortune to come to Vík, the main street is down here by the beach, and you have to kind of walk up this side street, up to the church, and then there's another gravel path that goes all the way up here. So that's how you do it. That's how you get here. It's a bit of a, it's not an easy walk. if you're unfit like me. It took me about 10 minutes, but it's worth it, I think. Wow, look at the sea. And there's the black sand beach down here as well. But the famous one with the basalt columns is on the other side of this cliff. It's not accessible by foot, you have to drive there. So I'm gonna have a look at this one down here, but hopefully the tour is gonna take me to the other side of the cliff soon. So let's go. Right, here is Vík's famous church. Can I have a peek inside, or is it closed? Oh. No, it's locked. Never mind. Pretty though. And this is Vík Beach with the black sand. But this isn't Reynisfjara. Hopefully going there soon. It's really quite beautiful with these dramatic cliffs and the mountains in the background. And out there is, well, that's facing down south into the Atlantic Ocean. So if it was a real straight line, that could potentially go either to Ireland or even right the way down to Antarctica. Depends on the sort of the way the line goes across the spherical globe. Oh, and check this out, the sand actually is black. Look, you have to dig a bit, but it really is black. Like, it can't all be volcanic ash if it goes down that deep. That's crazy. Why is it black? I'm actually not sure. Any Icelanders want to tell me? Anyway, I'll clean this up, don't worry, I'm a good tourist. Alright, let's get back on the bus with Grey Line and go and check out Reynisfjara. Reynisfjara, the black sand beach, although it's not this hard, it's stones. These are stones. The black sand is a little further down. But we have been told very strictly that these waves, especially on sort of a sunny day like this, where it doesn't look like there's a bit of a stormy front coming in, these waves can be pretty sneaky. They can be calm at first, but out of literally nowhere, some quite big Atlantic Ocean wave can come and sweep you right out to your instant watery death if you get too close. So do please be careful when you come to Reynisfjara, especially if you're climbing up this cliff, which is up here, because I just saw someone walk up this just to get a shot of some puffins for his Instagram. Not many people show you the green part above the basalt columns. It's really high. I'm trying to look for puffins, but I can't see any. But it's so beautiful anyway. It's lined with yellow flowers as well. They look like buttercups, I don't know what they are. But as you can see, the scenery here is really beautiful. And over this way, we've got a famous rock arch. I'm just trying to point to it on the screen. It's over here, and this is called Dyrhólaey, and this is a famous cliff where puffin sightings are usually pretty common. There's a little lighthouse on top of it, but one thing that's pretty cool is it's an arch, a little bit similar to the Azure Window in Malta. You can see it's really touristy here, and this is just recently post-COVID. So in normal times it would be even more crowded here. This is some truly iconic Icelandic scenery behind me. One interesting fact is that the beach is called Reynisfjara. Fjara basically means beach in Icelandic. So what's Reynis? This is just what my tour guides told me. The first settler here was a guy named Reynir, who apparently was a bit full of himself and just went around naming everything after himself. So the beach is called Reynisfjara, Reynir's Beach. There's a hill called Reynis Mountain, I don't know whether it's Icelandic, but basically everything here is called Reynis something, and he's just named it after himself. That's the sort of comedy side. Maybe the Maybe, I don't know, maybe the original story or the true story is a little bit different, but who knows. Anyway, let's have a look at what else there is to see around Reynisfjara. Any of this, you do it entirely at your own risk. But I'm going to have a look inside this cool cave. Well, it's not really a cave, it's more like an enclave. Whew. Bit of shelter from the wind at least. Anyway, it's really cool. Ooh, blimey. Entirely carved by nature. I'm a little dizzy. It's been so windy and I'm walking on the stones, so I'm a little bit but I'm being careful. Wow, look at the way the sun's coming in. Someone's left a water bottle. Not very good. This is really cool, this part. It looks like broken glass. I'm being careful. I'm not going to tear anything apart. But I love the flowers grow out of it. That's nice. The cool thing about a place like this is that it looks amazing whether it's in the sunlight or if it's a grey and rainy day. Because it's a black beach, so it's already got that melancholy going for it. But the sun makes everything look better. What a wonderful place. I'm going to do something that I promise you no other content creator is ever going to do. I'm going to break the fourth wall. What's behind the beach? I'm going to break the illusion here because I don't want you to ever come to a beautiful place like this and then on the approach, when the anticipation is at its highest, you have your heart broken by the sight of a massive parking lot full of tourists and a cafe. Alright? That's it. Consider your heart broken. But look at the landscape beyond it. It's absolutely stunning. And yes, it is busy with tourists. Anyway, I'm off. Back to Reykjavík we go. I think we're going to stop at Seljalandsfoss one more time, so that'll be good because I didn't get much time there before. So, there's a little bonus stop at the end of this tour. We're at Sell-ya-lands-foss. You have to do that bit at the end. But basically, it's a glacier, which is straight up ahead. About 750 metres or a 10-minute walk, both ways. But it's just a quick photo op. I'm not going to go as close as I possibly can because I'm on a tight time schedule, but I don't actually know anything about the glacier. I'm just kind of, you know, but from what I can clearly see, the black parts over there are volcanic ash. So it is glacial ice, but it's covered in volcanic ash. So there's nothing actually wrong with the ice, except perhaps the fact that it's receding. As you can see over here, that there are big chunks of it. That one looks a bit like a dolphin, actually. There's big chunks of it floating around in here. And who knows, this could have been like a whole lake. This looks like a river, so maybe, maybe not. But who knows, like this probably all was glacial ice right here, because it's a huge pit of nothing but dirt and a little bit of shallow water now. So this could well be receding right before our very eyes. I don't know for a fact that that's the case, but it is nice to look at. So I'm happy to say I got my second chance at Seljalandsfoss. Slightly less panicked walkthrough this time around. You can enjoy it a bit more. Woo! You definitely get wet. Woo! I don't know what to say anymore. You know, I'm not going to go all of the way around because there's a bit of a treacherous climb and it's pretty slippery. So I'm being super careful. And then I'll come back the way I came. Try to anyway. Here and go up the water. Woohoo! Wow. So cool. It's a bit difficult to get a good photo because there's not much light this way. Like, you see what I mean? I'm just a silhouette. So just soak in this view for me, please. Oh. Right guys, I cannot think of a better location for me to say that is going to do it for me here along Iceland's stunning south coast. Thank you so much to Grey Line Iceland for making my travel dreams come true. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends. Quick PS, if you want to do the same tours as me, go and check out Grey Line Iceland's website. I'll have a link in the description and you can book the same tours as I did. That's the South Coast and Glacier Lagoon tour, as well as the Waterfalls and Black Sand Beach tour, which is a bit shorter and doesn't include Jökulsárlón, but the longer one doesn't include Reynisfjara, so make your choice. And I recommend Grey Line, they've gone above and beyond for me. Thank you so much guys, ciao for now.